Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Clayton here. Grab out your journal or a piece of paper. We're going to do another journal entry today. This week you guys were practicing the letter Q. What you might notice about Q is often it is followed by the letter U. Now, if we would have done our Q and U wedding, you would have learned a song about Q and U, they stick like glue. So in our word today, it's both going to have a Q and it's going to have a U. So let's start at the top of the paper in our drawing area, and we'll leave our letters down below, or our words, for a little bit later. So we're going to draw a type of person, boys and girls. So we're going to start with the head, so we don't want to start quite at the bottom of our drawing section. We want to start closer to the top so we have room for its body. So I'm going to start by drawing a circle in my drawing section. Can you see that, boys and girls? I know the light's kind of odd. And then you're going to draw two lines that go right across and two circles above. Those are going to be our person's eyes. Can you see that? Is that close enough for you? And then, boys and girls, what you're going to do is you're just going to draw another thing on top. It just goes up, over, and connects again. I'm just going to bring the camera a little bit closer for now so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Then I'm just going to draw a little thing right on there. Can you guess what it is yet, boys and girls? Next, we're going to go right down here. We're going to go down, around, back up. I'm going to make a V, down and up, and I'm going to make another V, it's just slightly bigger, down and up. That's the person's collar. We're going to add some sleeves, so we're just going to start right underneath his chin there. We're going to go out, back in, out, back in, and we'll add some arms. Remember, we don't do stick people, so we need to have nice, thick arms with bones and muscles and skin. So another arm and a hand at the end. Now, this type of person has something special on their outfit. It's a number. So Mrs. Clayton's going to put her favorite number on the jersey. Can you guess what kind of player this is yet? Next, I'm going to add some shorts. So go down, over, up. I'm going to go down, over, up. Going to add some legs. And then we're going to put on a special kind of shoe. So watch how Mrs. Clayton does the shoe. I'm just going to draw a hill underneath of each of those. So the top of my hill just touches, and I'm just going to cross them. So close those little hills. I'm going to draw another little line. And then this is the special part about the shoe is they have things on the bottom. So down, over, up, down, over, up. They're called cleats. And these things stick into the ground to help them run faster, I think. Okay, so now this could be any sort of player. I'm not quite sure yet, but what we're going to draw on the side here is going to help us out a little bit. We're going to go up and over, and then we're going to go down and over. So it's not quite a circle, it's a little bit more of an oval. I'm going to draw a line down the middle, and then a couple lines across. You're right, it's a football player. This football is flying in the sky, so I'm going to draw some arrows. If you want, you can draw a smile for your football player, and a couple lines going down. This is his face mask to keep him nice and safe. Up in the top, I might draw a nice big sun. And usually they play on grass, so I just do some zigzags. And this is really good to help me print, is these zigzags that we practice all the time for grass. So I know you might want to go really fast and do them, but it's very important we practice. So we go back, we see a football player. But a football player does not start with the Q we were talking about. So it's a special kind of football player, and they're called a quarterback. So we are going to write a sentence at the bottom so everyone knows that it is a quarterback. Now, I've been seeing you guys print your name and do your journals the last couple weeks, and the things that I want you to focus on this time is the difference between our tall letters, our small letters, and our fall letters. So we're going to write a quarterback. So a is a really easy word. We're just going to do a capital A. So that's a tall letter. So it starts at the blue, down to the blue, and then we do cross on those dots if you have them. A, finger space. Now we're going to write the word quarterback. Now that makes that quarterback. So we're going to do a Q. We're going to do a lowercase q. So that's what we do. A circle with a line going down, and then we're just going to put a little tick at the bottom. It doesn't always have the tick at the bottom, but it's not a P because a P goes the other way. So a quarter. Now we have Q and U. They stick like glue. So we have to do our U, which is kind of like our smile letter. Q, U. So our quarterback, we're going to do an A. R. Do you notice how the capital A is a tall letter? Then we have one of our falling down letters. Q, A, R are our small letters. So they're going to try to stick underneath of this dotted line. Next is a tall letter. Quarterback. So our T, it's a nice tall letter and the cross happens on those dots. E, straight, up and around, another small letter. And then we're going to follow it by an R, which is, of course, a small letter. You see that? A quarterback. B, B, B. That's going to be a B. And now a B is a tall letter. That's a line and then a bump. Remember the difference between a B and a D. A D is a circle, then the line, but a B is a line, then a B, B, bump. Our A, our circle, with our line down the side, our C, and our K. So we're really focusing on those tall letters, then those small letters, and then once again, our Q is one of those fall letters. A quarterback is. Hey, is our sight word this week. Another finger space, boys and girls. And then we're going to write I, S. Now, if you look at Mrs. Clayton's, a quarterback is, I don't have very much room on my line anymore. So I'm going to have to go down to my next. When we read, we start one side, we go across, and then we go back down to that side again. If you still have more room, you can keep writing. Mrs. Clayton, she's running out, so she's going to go down to her next line. Quarterback is a, so this time we're going to do a lowercase a because it's not the beginning of our sentence. A, finger space, F, T, foot, football, B, B, all. Those two tall L's. Can you see all the different tall letters and small letters? A quarterback is a football player. I think I have just enough space to do it. So finger space, so I know the difference between my words and my letters. Play, yeah. Y. This word has two fall letters. Player. ER makes that At the end of my sentence, I'm going to do a period. Okay, boys and girls, can we read this one together? Ready? A quarterback is a football player. I want you to give that a try. Bye, boys and girls.